Hi, my name is Jonathan. I grew up in a broken home without a father and a single mother and 6 brothers. Kind of got off to a rough start. Got into gangs, got into using drugs, selling drugs. I was 16 when I had my daughters, and I wasn't ready to be a parent. Like I said, I started pretty young. I was in a gang by the age of 7, and I'd rather have been in soccer or baseball or something, you know. I think that I missed out on a lot of the activities as a younger person. I moved out of the house at the age of 12, so I just missed out on the whole childhood, just being able to go outside and play. From the way that I was raised, kind of started off with bad choices that I had made, and eventually I had to face the consequences of my actions, and it landed me to be incarcerated, away from my family and away from my kids, which is the most important thing to me. And it was late. I was reading my Bible and it just hit me, like the Holy Spirit just came to me, and it just started making sense. In my whole life, I always wanted a dad, and I was reading that when you accept Christ in your heart, you become adopted into the family of God. And that's just what hit home for me, because like all my life I thought I didn't have a dad, but the whole time I did. And he had been there protecting me and guarding me. So my eyes were kind of opened up, and I got a little wiser just from reading. I can remember being a kid and you know, thinking about what it would be like to have a dad, you know, just picking me up from school, or, you know, just telling me what to do. I didn't have a clue what to do. I know now that, you know, you're supposed to respect your elders. You're supposed to do what you want people to do to you. You know, treat people the way you want to be treated. And I wasn't living that way before. Even though I had kids before I went to jail, I was hurting people still. I was selling drugs to people I went to school with, and getting in fights and hurting people, you know, and just, I realized finally that, you know, that's what my kids see. They see that. Carrying guns and stuff like that. I just know now that Jesus is in my heart, that's not the way to live. You're not supposed to hurt people. You're not supposed to lie to people. You're supposed to love. God is love. Now I could teach my kids not to hate, not to hurt, not to lie, and just love. All I want is my kids to know that I love them, and that I want to be there for them, and that I care about them, and that I know them, I see them, and when I look at them, I can see them. Like, I'm not just there for them like that, I'm there for them. I think the ideal family for me would be just to be together, just to be a family, just to have dinner every night, to take them to school, pick them up, teach them, you know, just play sports and stuff like that. For many years I had thought that you wait for someone to reach out and to make a connection with you and to have a relationship with you, that you have to be patient. But I found out that it takes you. You have to make the first steps. You have to seek, you have to knock, you have to look. You know, I've reached out to my father several times and gotten hurt, and I had my feelings crushed. But at the end, I found out that it was true. God came to me. I didn't look for him, he found me.